and I wouldn't be surprised to see a Stravos win. So yeah, I hope it's a good matchup. And yeah, the runners are starting.
Yeah, it's definitely possible for LightRon to take this out, to come out on top here, but it is going to be a difficult one. Stravos is capable of pulling out 58s in races, which if that was something that was coming out today, that would not be very good for LightRon.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's impossible for LightRon to PB by 16 seconds and get a 58 in a race. Obviously, it's quite unlikely. But who knows? Curbs' first ever Sabao was in a race. Like
True.
it's definitely not unheard of in the Odyssey community. Um, but yeah, everyone's familiar with the Cat Kingdom, the first kingdom of the game. Everyone knows it's everyone's favorite kingdom. You know, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward, but also kind of optimized. You know, you see the runners trying to do the water roll there, which saves a bit of time over than not doing like the water roll.
Yeah, of course, the frog vector is coming out as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of really cool tiny optimizations. Both runners going for that triple left side. Oh no, LightRon doesn't get it, but going for the backup. I'm very rusty. I think that backup loses about 2-3 seconds. But yes, very fast cap up there.
I think it was also very good, speedy recovery there from LightRon. You're saying
Yeah,
it was 2 to 3 seconds, but it barely even looks like it lost that much.
yeah. It was very quick thinking. Like you obviously don't want to you know, fail left side. But it's a pretty common staple. Like a lot of people that like sometimes they reset if they miss it. Sometimes they just want to continue on the run, so they just take the time loss. But yeah, it was a good recovery. Um, but I am very interested to see if both runners are going to do DSS or not. I don't know if they've done it in other races or not. I guess we're about to find out. Alright, Strav going for the DSSS, the Dino Skip Skip Skip, also known as just the regular Dino Skip. And LightRon following suit, so it's pretty interesting. I did actually manage to catch the Tyrant and Dunster race. And I found it fascinating how Dunster obviously got it, so he had the advantage. No, Dunster got it, and Tyrant did go for it. But yeah. Doing the Madam Brood fight now. It's pretty fairly straightforward. I actually didn't know for the longest time that when the runners sort of get the chain jump and sort of like make Madam Brood go faster, I didn't realize that you just shape the controller for that to happen. It's just that kind of tiny bit of game knowledge that not every new runner has, that other like runners obviously use over time. So if you're a new runner and you're wondering why your Madam Brood fight isn't as fast as other runners, there you go. Shake your controller when you capture the the chain jump.
Actually, I believe you don't want to shake the controller.
Oh no, I shake.
I believe shaking will make when capturing it, yes, but do the fling back, if you want to just have that holding the button, you don't want to You don't want to do it
Yeah.
with the shaking.
Well, you have to release the shake. It's like a quite simple shake. Also, LightRon doing the atop a high cliff moon as opposed to a chest clip. I don't know if that's in his 5915 PB or not, but it's interesting if he still doesn't do the chest clip at his level. Because it does save a tiny bit of time. Unless he just does the atop of the high cliff in races. Alright, now we're going into the Sand Kingdom. Gone are the days the fast action guys skip. I remember, chat. Back in my day, when we had older firmware, we had the easy fast action guide skip, and it was irritating if you were trying to go for Sand Com sub and stuff like that.
I saw mentionings of Reverse Town in the chat. We are seeing it from Stravos, indicated by which planter they put the nut in. Not seeing it from LightRon though.
Yeah, Reverse Town isn't really something you see at a 59 level. It's definitely more of a 58, 57 thing. Like, you know, Danster, whose PB is slightly better than Stravos's, he still doesn't do Reverse Town because he just doesn't think it's worth it. Like, it's quite awkward movement. The chance of you saving time is low, and obviously you have like a lot harder stuff in, and it only saves like 1 second or something. So I can respect not going for it. But it is really cool to see like that Hyano bird there. That used to be in any percent ages ago, and then it got taken out when 1.3 came around. So that's always really funny to see for me.
Yeah, I feel like I remember that the Stravos' reasoning behind doing it is like he's not going to do DSS in his runs, but he replaced DSS with doing Reverse Town. This is essentially the logic. Like,
Yeah,
even
but
though
DSS
that
is 10.
yeah, even though it doesn't save the same amount of time, I believe like that was one of the parts where they're like, I am making up for not doing DSS by doing Reverse Town. Maybe there's some other tricks in there as well, but I recall him like saying like, I do Reverse Town because it's more consistent in my mind than doing DSS.
Yeah, I think it depends who you ask about consistency in terms of Reverse Town and DSS. Like, if you ask someone like Tyrone, he's gonna be like, oh well, my consistency in DSS is, you know, good. But then compare that to like the consistency of Strav's Reverse Town, for example. So yeah. Oh, LightRon. Huh? This sand drought from LightRon? No way. This is crazy. Is it because he messed up the bullet bill and I completely missed that whilst I was watching Strav do reverse Jaxie?
I think we simultaneously looked away. I was looking at chat at that moment.
Chat, what happened to LightRon? Why is he doing flowing sands? I mean, it's working out because he's gonna have enough moons left over. I think his bullet bill got messed up. Thank you, Milan. Maybe it's because he messed up single bill. Because what happens if you mess up single bill is that the bullet bill kind of explodes a lot sooner to the pillar. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it just was irredeemable and he replaced the pillar moon with flowing sands. Yeah, that's very interesting on the fly routing from LightRon there. Like, that's one of the backups you would probably only see in a race. Lost my speed when I recaptured the bill. Okay, thank you, LightRon.
And yeah,
Giving
no,
us that sweet context.
unfortunately, no single spin throw from LightRon is gonna miss
No!
that.
No, not the single spin throw. Also, a 10:09 from Shrev, that's not a bad time for for not doing DSS with at all, like,
Right.
because that'd be like a 9:59 with DSS. So that, yeah, nice exit from Strav. LightRun's exit, obviously he's a bit behind because of what happened. He can still come back from this. He can still get a decent time of a 10:38. But obviously we'll have to see. Alright, are we gonna get the gamer late clip from Strev? Are we gonna get the gamer late clip from LightRon? I wanna see single cat throw late clip. No. We'll take 2 cat throws, that's fine. Very nicely done. Okay, LightRon didn't get the vault there. It's fine. Oh, baby, look at that. You love to see it, chat. Oh, wait, no. You don't love to see it, chat. No!
No, not the bathtub.
No, what happened was he didn't get the up throw for the checkpoint. So
Oh.
what LightRun's going to do here is do the traditional Rango route. That's pretty unfortunate, because Rango route like loses about off the top of my head 10 seconds plus the time. Yeah, he's probably losing about 15 plus seconds here overall, which is not what you want to see in Lake Kingdom at all.
Yeah, it can be a significant time loss.
But again, Strev, with this late exit, it's looking pretty solid again. Like, I wouldn't be unhappy with a sub 13 in a race. Like a 12 4x with DSS, like.
Yeah. According to the sheet here, it was a 12:56. Which is
Nice.
very good.
Berry?
I said very. I definitely said very.
Strawberry.
Sure. Raspberry.
Chat, what's your favorite kind of berry?
Bananas.
That is a fun fact. Some bananas do count as berries. Well, the commentators' PBs, you don't want to know mine. Troy?
Next question. Next question.
Yeah, so LightRon is about a full minute behind. So this is quite unfortunate. A big way for him to catch up here is... Obviously, I don't want to curse Trev, but if he were to fail nut clip, that's like an easy, like, 20 or so seconds that LightRon can catch up with.
Yeah. Not necessarily something that I would hope for. Like, I don't like it when, like, you get, like, the problems of, like, minimal stuff like that. Like, it's, like, nut clip seems like something that's out of your control when it misses. I mean, it is a rhythmic thing, but, like...
Wee wee hoo.
Yeah, the wee wee hoos.
Alright, I have a 127. Troy, have you? I don't think you've run this game yet, have you? Or
I have
have you
run this
actually run
game.
it yet?
I have run
Okay.
it at this point. I just typically, you know, it's about the runners, not the commentators. But yeah, 1:17:59. But that was like a year and a half ago at this point.
That's 10 minutes faster than my speed run.
I can't do that anymore. I have yet to get a 1:1x this year at all. I gave
Well, I
up on
haven't run
trying.
this game, so that's my excuse.
Yeah, I was running it a bit this year, but mainly just to keep the tricks up, not to get a PB.
Alright, this is looking
Looks good
pretty
from
good
LightRon,
for LightRon.
Yeah, I think he got that. Oh, missing the triple jump there.
Okay, that looks... yeah, LightRon's absolutely fine. Alright, Strav, give us the double...
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, LightRon!
He had a wall... Yeah, LightRon got a wall grab at the top of the ramp. So he couldn't do a tap bounce.
Strav not doing the double roll boost FRS that saves like 0.5. SMH chat. Yeah, pretty good standard quote-unquote new FRS from Strav there. I will always talk about how much tree rail is beneficial if you do nut clip, because the FRS is just so much better in every single way. Just take my word for it.
I mean, yeah, it certainly looks like a lot easier to set up. Like, to get the right angle to actually get the jump for the FRS. A lot easier than having to do that, than having to do a roll cancel.
Yeah, pretty clean-looted for Strav here.
We don't even have that emote in this chat, so that's actually impressive that you typed that out.
I mean, yeah. Okay. Alright. Stravos doing pretty standard pipes here, you know, nothing too crazy. I love seeing the pipe struts that you get, like Bar-Yu-Yo pipes, and then you get like the stupid pipes that you see like Tyron and Mitch do with like the up throws.
Yeah, I usually refer to them as 2 cycle versus 1.5 cycle. Because it's not, well, it's not, you're not saving a full cycle. You're saving like half a cycle. So.
No, I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taz pipes. Now that's what I would pay to see like a runner do in a race. Could you imagine?
Doing
oh
a triple,
my god.
Yeah, doing triple jump moon clip, flooded pipeways. No, thank you. And yes,
it would be so hard.
We both have a lot of knowledge for our times, and it kind of comes with just watching a lot of runs. You don't have to do it, you could just watch a lot.
For some background context, I think I've been watching Odyssey runs for about 3 years now.
I've been watching since release, so like...
Oh.
Yeah.
Troy outranks me then. Alright, going for the cloud hint now. Oh yeah, I completely forgot LightRon got that checkpoint for a bit of safety, so he's gonna get the checkpoint text in Wooded. Oh yeah, because you usually get it in late, but of course he didn't get the late checkpoint. Otherwise it would have first appeared in Metro.
Yeah, that's kind of a pseudo time loss, because the text box happens no matter what. It's just a matter of which kingdom it happens in.
Yeah. It's quote-unquote faster, but not really.
it's you're losing the time. LightRon lost the same amount of time that Stravos loses by seeing that text box. Just it was done in footed as opposed to losing it in Lake.
You know what is a time save though? Going for the cloud hint art. That's about 1 second faster than getting it in the Metro swimming pool.
It was like 1.5.
Those in chat who didn't know. 1.5? No. 1 second. Take it or leave it.
All right. Oh! No!
Oh,
Use
no.
Went slightly safe for using a double jump to get up to the butterfly, but was just a little bit off with the dive and falls to the one moon that is most likely to get the death is that butterfly moon. So yeah, have to navigate themselves back.
It's not the worst death in Lost Kingdom. Like, it always sucks if you get it, like, on the tree branch moon, for example, because that's, like, halfway around, but the butterfly moon is kind of, like, near the start of Lost, so it's not the worst.
It's not too bad, but it could depend on, like, which way you flub the dive, because if you... The direction that Stravos went was not too bad, because you could just go right into the poison. Nice kleptomaniac.
Oh, baby, look at that. It almost makes up for the death, doesn't it, chat?
Yeah, that 0.5 second time save. LightRon, where did your cap counts go?
What? Oh, this game is scamming. What the heck, chat? That was either a really unlucky first frame, or he just got absolutely hacked by the game.
Yeah, it might have been like, that's not a vault or something, and then consumed it that way. And yeah, here's the triple jump, which also a bit slower. There's a single jump butterfly, but that's not gone for a lot. I have seen it a few times in races though.
Yeah, it's not every day you see both runners dying in the Lost Kingdom.
Right. As I was getting to, if you end up diving to the right side of that ledge, it's possible that you might land on some land. You might actually hit some land or a klepto trigger. No.
Yeah. Yeah. You can recover if you fall on that butterfly. You just have to be really careful. Like, you don't want to touch any of the poles, for example. But it's a really difficult backup to do. Like, it's something that does take practice, if that does happen to you. Alright, so Strav, obviously doing Night Metro now. If you've ever listened to me commentate before, you know I don't like this kingdom. I think it's probably not one of the hardest maneuvers. Like if you're starting out speedrunning this game, I think Night Metro has the hardest movement, because you have like getting to that first moon, and then you also have like the city hall section, and then you've also got the Wiggler, which can give you 3 cycles. So it's not very beginner friendly. But yeah, Stravos is being a gamer, doing the Goomba heck here. I was trying to decide if I wanted to say Goomba hug or Goomba love. One of the two.
Goomba fudge.
Everything in this game saves a second, according to me, so yeah, saves about a second. Yeah, Stravos makes that movement look so easy. I think the advice that people gave me was to hold neutral as you were doing that, but oh my god, it's so weird. It's like, I don't want to hold neutral.
It's always one of my, like, it's always one of the strangest phrases in speedrunning.
Holding neutral.
You're not holding anything!
I was thinking of mentioning that, but I decided against it.
You're not the only one to use it, but to me it's always like, you don't hold neutral. What button am I pressing when I press neutral?
LightRon also getting the Goomba love, as I'll call it now. You know, we have Goomba hack and Goomba love. Well, Strava is getting a pattern that doesn't look that nice. I mean, it was okay. It didn't
Wasn't
loop
that nice,
over.
but Stravos, being one of the people who helped make the sheet, knows exactly how to deal with it, and
Yeah.
did the exact strategy for the exact pattern that they got.
Yeah, well, it's always worse if you get the loop where the head is. Like, it's not so bad if it's at the tail. But yeah, it's just lame. I also don't know how to identify the wiggler pattern. I know like what they are roughly and where the wiggler comes out of the building, but like Tyron, who's just like who also helps make the sheet, he's just like that's sibling, or it's like that's W or whatever, and I'm like I don't know what this means.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned it, because there's the sheet for you if you want it in the chat.
Yay! Look at that
Yeah!
chat.
Look at all those 22 patterns that exist that are hard to memorize. But exist. LightRon dealing with that very well. I believe that's an O pattern. It looked like an O, because it ended as an O.
Yeah, it started out as like a squiggle, but ended as an O.
Yeah, all the names are based on its ending position, which is not the greatest naming convention, but I didn't name them, so I can't really say anything about that.
Eyes emoji at whoever named siblings. I'm pretty sure it was Lupus.
Yeah, Lupus was the one responsible for naming all of them. Although some of them have other names.
God, sorry, I'm just watching Stravos do that moon there in the girder. Do you remember the old musicians route?
Of course.
That was some janky stuff. I can't believe we used to do that back in the 1.0 days.
Yeah, imagine still doing that route.
I think Pete still does it.
I still do it, because I have to.
Oh, you still do it? Oh my god.
Bullet building's hard.
Yeah, but early musicians, come on.
Oh, early musicians. My bad.
Yeah, early versus old musicians.
Oh, okay.
Saves like a loading zone or something like that.
Right.
Very nice bullet building from Chef there. Oh, the bullet bill wanted to continue on flying.
I still don't understand what determines that.
I don't know. I think it just depends on like the different heights that the bullet bill is. Sometimes it crashes into the wall, sometimes it doesn't. It is very weird.
Stravos with the missed blind dive was very good on their way to the trash moon. Had a very nice vector, but unfortunately not gonna have the same deal with the girder moon. But very nice climb for their backup. LightRon with a little bit of trouble on the way to bullet building.
Yeah, it was a good backup. I'm someone who gets that moon swaying in the breeze in Night Metro because I'm just so scared of like that happening to me in Day Metro.
Oh, I just don't do a blind dive. I just jump.
Well, you heard Troy, chat. Those are the strats. You see, LightRon got the crash.
Yeah, I don't know what does it. Like, obviously the not crashing is faster, but you can't control it, so it just happens, and you're not prepared for it because you expect the crash to happen because the crash is more likely to happen. It seems.
Does anyone know what determines the height of the bullet bill by any chance? Like, what determines the crash versus the no crash? I'm like curious now.
Someone in chat just saying everyone just calls it RNG, which it seems like it, because
It's to do with holding neutral brackets, I think. Huh?
Yet again, back to holding neutral.
You know what? You have to live with it. Also,
no, I do live with it. It's just funny to mention.
Strav is on a pretty clean Subawa pace right now, like 29:30. That's pretty standard Subawa metro time.
Yeah, for a little bit there was on PB pace, but unfortunately, with the death and lost, it pretty much was no longer
I blanked
even
that out
possible.
of my memory already. There's so much stuff that just falls out of my mind after I've seen it. It's just like, oh yeah, we're not there anymore, so that time loss doesn't exist.
Right.
Alright. Any 50... No, wait. What's the meme? Any 122 talkers or something like that?
I'm not familiar with the meme that you're referring to.
I think it was Tishel who said it once, and it was just like, how on earth do you get a toe top that slow? Doing the Enter Shiveria. It's funny because I used to only see, like, I think Mitch first did it and then he stopped doing it, and then I saw Daw do it, and now Tyrone does it, and then Strav just did the same strat. And it's like, man, I can't believe so many people do that strat now. Because to me, it's like, it kind of fell out of use, and now people are doing it again, so just slightly interesting.
Stravos gonna miss their moon clip there. But yeah, just by the way, we got a pretty much exactly 1 minute difference out of Metro.
Yeah, that was pretty even as well when they were leaving late. So it seems to be pretty consistent, even though they both like lost time and loss, and Strav obviously fell in Metro. Alright. Do you think Strav's gonna give us some gamer Doom vectors?
I'm hoping for some. Looks like they're doing it. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, baby, look at that. You'd love to see some Doom vectors. I remember when people first were starting to go for that, like, a lot of people didn't do it because it was deemed as, like, risky. And now it's, like, pretty standard. It's just so crazy to me how, like, things get adopted in runs over time.
Right. I feel for Goomba Vectors, it was because of just how much time it saves.
Yeah.
Like, we were looking at when it was finally being popularized, like, we were, like, looking for, like, and people were looking for just fractions of seconds, and it's like, but Goomba Vectors say more than a second.
Yeah, now Snow comes up completely ignores the Goombas because it just does the stupid ICC clip. Maybe one day we'll see ICC in any % chat. I don't think today is that day though.
No. We saw it a bit in the brackets, but I don't think we've seen it yet in the league.
Nice. Snowdrum from Strav there. That's another thing that didn't get adopted because it was seen as too hard. The setup was Snowdrum, and then after a while people just started doing it because of the amount of time it saved. So yeah. Snow has a lot of things that, like, you know, wasn't tried out for a while. Alright. Hopefully LightRon also gets a Snowdrum. I love me a Snowdrum chat. I've never done it personally, but it's always cool to see.
You never had Source teach you?
No, Kyle keeps, like, threatening to teach me stuff. And
Mm.
I'm just like, nah, I'm good with my Super Metroid, thank you. No, LightRon! Oh no. This is about like 15 seconds per retry, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's 15 seconds if you fall all the way down to the water like that. And like are forced to, if you're forced to, essentially you're forced to warp to a checkpoint.
What do you mean, Enge? Kyle knows Snowdrum. He did it when he had a 104, I think. And when he had a 104, world record was like a 102 or something. He's such a boomer.
Yeah, I don't do it in runs, but I learned, I've landed it a few times. But not enough times for me to be like, let's put this in a run.
I feel like that's how a lot of people get it at first. Like, they do Snowdrum in practice, but it's just not consistent enough for runs.
Mm.
And then over time, it's like...
Stravos managing to stay out of bounds for the fish and dip.
Yeah, get your fish and dips. What moon do you get if you don't do Snowdrum? Okay, so there's this Rango room, and you get the secret moon there. Like, that's the, like, old route. Yeah. And that loses so much time, actually. It loses, like, 15 seconds to get that moon compared to Snowdrum. It's, like, crazy. Alright, now we're gonna see the fish clip. I can't believe how late we actually found fish clipping, because it seems so simple now. Like, you just kind of boost over where the, like, quote-unquote invisible wall is, and that allows you to, like, clip.
Yep.
But I guess that would also be about 3 years old now, right? Because that was discovered right as Subaru was about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's so crazy. I feel like this entire commentary has just me being like feeling nostalgic for 1.0 and the older runs. But yeah,
LightRon
wow.
setting up, getting out of bounds for the fish and dip, very dangerously. Hopefully not going to be clipping back inbounds. Okay, we're good. It's a lot. It's very momentum based there, so you gotta be careful with the fish.
Yeah, it's I mean, I've never done it. I think the bonk setup has been pretty much tried and tested though. But yeah, you're right. You can kind of get like whacked back inbounds.
Yeah, that's what I look for.
Like
I've just seen so many people do it, and it's usually where they mess it up is when they have to clip back in, or end up clipping back in.
I feel like that's the case. You know, in all moons, when you go out of bounds, and then you have to get the moons out of bounds, and then there's that one hard moon that you have to properly like get up close and shape to spawn. And that one's really easy to clip back inbounds. I'm trying to think of what that moon is called, so I'd have to be like oddly unspecific. Mulan will help me. Mulan will know what I'm on about. Right, Mulan?
Yeah, I'm not as familiar with the longer category moon routes.
I wouldn't make the joke that that was Mulan's darker BT segment, but I'm pretty sure that was his segment was the moon one.
Mulan not listening
moon.
to Eden 8.
Yeah, SMH Mulan. What the heck? No.
Nah.
If anything, I would have said Mulan is cute, not hot. Yeah, there's a difference. Also, Strav not doing Spiritless there.
Chat is cute. Okay.
I think LightRon will do Spiritless.
Looking here for the for the routes, and it looks like he actually does go for it normally.
Alright. So yeah, Stravos not doing faultless. What the heck? Unbelievable. Alright, LightRon, let's see it. No. Go on.
Yeah, I messed up the triple jump setup, and there it is. Okay.
Oh baby, we got a spiritless. I love seeing the spiritless route. It's just so hype. Like, I'm pretty sure it's been in runs for like 2 years now, but
Yeah.
I just love seeing it every time.
So much fun. And here's the forklift from LightRon.
Yo, and that's free.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's called free, as in the number free. Or at least that's what Mitch called it.
It's forkless.
No, the free bit is when you go from the platform onto the pillar, like the roll. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's hard to explain.
So yeah, we got the Spirit round versus Stuartless, so it's kind of hard to tell who's ahead in this sense, but we did have almost a minute lead coming into here, I think, so gonna be a lot to make
Yeah. One thing to note is the Spirit route spawns the Podoboos and stuff, so obviously Strav gets to like use them, whereas LightRon has to do those like lava boosts to get to where he wants to go.
Yeah, and I was actually asking about that in other people's chats before, and because it does actually look faster to do those lava boosts, but it's the amount of damage that you're taking. You know, you end up losing the time when you pick up the moons.
Yeah, so the old BTT route Tyron used to do as well. He might still do it, where you get the heart in the Forks room, but it is still quite hard to like save time with. Like, you're pretty much breaking even. But in the new BTT route, there's like this really tricky trick jump. Like, it's really difficult, and you can get across the lava into the Forks room without taking any damage at all.
Yeah. But yes, Tyron does typically go for the heart in Fork Room.
Yeah. I have seen him do it. I wasn't sure if he still did it.
He does.
Why, did you watch him today? Huh? I'm kidding.
I watched him yesterday.
How do you know he did it today then?
I don't, but I would assume he hasn't changed strats that quickly.
But who knows? He's turn 18, Mr. Robot.
Yeah, he's totally picking up the task, the BTT strategies there of not taking any damage in the lava. Oh, LightRon missing the crate. Cappy, you got a home. Come on.
Yeah, that crate can be quite annoying there. Like, I don't even know what to say. Cappy sucks. And here's the invisible block jump. It's always really cool to see this. It's also really like Monka-esque as well, because you have the chance of it not working, and it's just not a good time. But yeah, LightRon pulls it off. No problems at all. Alright, Troy, we're in the Rune Kingdom. You know what that means.
A dragon?
No, it means we do the shoutouts for the stream.
Oh.
So chat, you like these runners, right? You should definitely give them both a follow. Follow LightRon, follow Stravos.
No!
You should definitely follow LightRon now. But yeah, also I'd like to give a quick mention to our sponsor of the tournament, Urban Arts. You know, they're a great charity. You know, they help people get like college scholarships, especially like people of color and minorities who are like in like poverty and stuff like that. So if you're interested in checking them out, do !UA. It's a really good cause, so yeah, you should definitely check them out. And you know what, chat? You should also give other people a follow. Like, I don't know who's doing the stats sheet today, but I see Matsy in chat. You should follow Matsy because his spreadsheet making skills are fantastic, chat. You know, what that man can do with Microsoft Excel is, you know, other Excel programs are available. So yeah, you should hit him up as well. I don't live chat. I don't care. You made the sheet, Matsy. You made the sheet. Because we had nobody else. What a lads. Now that's dedication, chat. Every single match. If that isn't worth a shout out, I don't know what is. Also, yeah, you should probably follow Troy if you want.
If you want.
If you want.
I'm not running this game really right now.
Me neither.
I'm running my main speed game, the one that I have world record in 3 years running.
I want to make a mean comment, but I won't make a mean comment.
What?
No, it's fine.
No, I actually didn't hear you. You know how I was saying before, the voices were cutting
out.
I
said I was gonna make a mean comment, but I'll spare you. Alright, chat, the Bowser Kingdom. Press 1 if you love the Bowser Kingdom. You know what should have been in the soundtrack for this game? The 3D World Bowser, like, music. Cause that's some good music.
Congratulations, Nearzak, for looking on SRC. I mean, I'm okay with people looking at my SRC profile. That's fun.
Any 147 O's in the chat? What chat?
What?
What chat? Any 147 ogres?
Oh yeah, I do also have. Yeah, I have my Twitch has a plugin on the layout, so it shows all my SRC stuff. It's connected.
Is that a bot in the chat?
Yeah.
We only appreciate people who can pass captures in this chat. Nice shots from Strav. Not doing the birdless. I hope LightRon will do birdless because I think it's a really nice and clean strat when it's done well. So one can hope.
Yeah, Stavros is going fast.
I can't believe I've done this entire commentary without mentioning Drem strat. And there's a Drem, chat. That the Stravos96 special with that setup.
Yo, look at that Dram.
And look at that drop, that strat. Oh my god, that's such an old meme now.
Oh, Stravos dropping the Sarbomba. It's a bit wrong on the timing there. And so the bomb exploded.
Alright, LightRon. We want to see Birdless, and we want to see Sarbomba. That is my hope for this Bowser's Kingdom.
It was a Sarbomba attempt, but unfortunately did not go through.
We can't have everything, chat. Or can we?
But you want everything? Go somewhere else, I don't know.
Nice topper. Alright, LightRon. Yo! Look at that.
Nice Birdless.
Genius. The Birdless strat. You'd love to see it, chat. The Doryuya Pioneered strat right there. I'm pretty sure it's Doryuya. I know Strav won't do it, but have you ever seen Pipeless? I love Pipeless. Oh no,
Stravos likes
boxes
to
are in...
Stravos likes to teach Pipeless. Sets up the boxes like he's gonna do Pipeless, but then doesn't do Pipeless. But yeah, Tyron does Pipeless. Or he did
Tyron
it
just does
yesterday.
everything.
Or, you know, Tyron did Pipeless yesterday. I don't know what he does today. Successful Tsar Bomber from LightRon, though.
Yeah, baby. See, LightRon is the people's champion. Getting all the cool strats for us. Maybe if we ask him really nicely, he'll also do a Pipeless smile.
Probably not.
I feel like Pipeless is one of those things you need to practice before you actually go for it.
Yeah, Pipeless is ridiculous. Because if you mess it up, you are not saving time with it at all.
Yeah, you are dead.
You have no... Yeah, well, you can recover from it. There's a possibility of not dying. But it's ridiculous. Like, you're not making up time at that point. If you don't land it, you've lost time, no matter what.
By the way, Strav got a topper acquired there, so now he just needs to get the target acquired. Oh, the new target acquired. Nice.
Yes,
look at that.
New TA.
I like how we say like a strat is new. I'm pretty sure new TA is like several months old, but it's still newer than the old strat, right?
What is Kyle doing?
He's playing
Mario.
Mario.
What is Kyle doing? Alright.
I think he likes my joke. That's the real reason.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show him the spot afterwards and be like, Kyle, you messed up my commentary.
How dare you, Kyle?
Yeah, Shaz to Source 28 for no reason whatsoever. New 3DS? What, Nintendo are releasing a new 3D? I'm sorry, that's a bad joke.
New Switch. One day.
I mean, they released the OLED, which
Doesn't
no
count.
one cared about.
I still don't care about it.
Yeah, that is true. Alright, LightRon. Bullshit? Oh, baby, look at that. That's what you like to see. Alright. I need to look at the spreadsheet. Alright, if Strav gets a... Yeah, Strav can get a really free 59 this run. Like...
And a basically impossible 58.
Well, yeah, but you know, if he golds by 5 seconds, you know.
Yeah. Just sub 5 moon. It can happen. You can do it.
I mean, yeah, it is. I'm actually really impressed that Strav is like getting a low 59 here potentially, because like I said, it was a 29:30 metro exit. So, you know, that's pretty good pacing.
Stravos wouldn't need to calm sob, just by the way. He would need he only needs a 456 or better.
Yeah, 456 is just slightly underdoable. I think Triple X's gold without 2 DSS is 457. I think, but I think he said he can improve his pillars. So yeah, technically possible. It's the best kind of possible.
It's the copium type of possible.
Yeah. So yeah, LightRon's on a 101 pace. Which isn't bad. For everything that's happened, 101 isn't bad at all.
Yeah. LightRon would have had to be maintaining a PB pace to be where Stravos is right now.
Yeah.
Sounds like Kyle's losing.
I don't think he is.
Oh, good for them.
He's always winning in my heart, Peepo Hood.
Aww.
I'm sorry, chat.
Eden's gonna make me barf.
This is what the chat came here for. The Eden 8 Source 28 love art.
I mean, it's the best celebrity couple in the SMO speedrunning community.
Lucid and Platicon?
I think I don't know. They're both good.
Thank you. Oh, Strav. Monkass.
I think the best one is probably Tyrone and Chaos for Dingle though.
Flushed. Yeah, again, this is a pretty free 59 for sure. Probably gonna be a 2x, not a OX as I thought it might have been from looking at the best possible time.
Yeah, this is definitely a 59 OX.
Okay, then I just suck at counting pillars. GG. Oh, that one might have been a 1x. But it's fine, I won't call a retime on that. GG's Stravos. He lost like 30 seconds and lost.
Pop quiz. Why was that?
Because he died.
There you go. Good job. You remembered it this time.
No, I'm just saying it could have been like a, you know, obviously if that didn't happen, then if the stuff in Day Metro didn't happen, this could have been quite close to his PB, but, you know, could have.
That's changing the head-to-head page, so making it really hard to look at the splits while interviewing, which I like to do. But
No, it's fine. Leave Matsu alone. It's probably not even Matsu, to be honest.
Whoever it was just had like just spammed Control Z all of a sudden.
Shoutouts to the stats people. We love you.
I'm one of them.
Whoever it is.
It's not me, I'll guarantee you that, but I'm watching it happen right now. Head-to-head board is going kind of crazy.
To be honest, I was in the middle of saying where Strav lost time, and then the board just completely cleared, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, damn, I can't see what the time was anymore.
See, chat, without the stats people, we would be completely blind. That's why they're the unsung heroes of the restream.
So true.
Alright. LightRon finishing with a 2x. Smile. A 24. GG LightRon. Yay!
Yay!
Are we gonna get interviews from both runners? Oh, we have Strav in the waiting room. And LightRon. Yay!
Yay! You ready? Well, actually, we're not ready yet. I'll let Saren do it. Saren.
Yeah. Don't worry. So yeah, GG's to both runners. This was a really fun race. Just a reminder again to follow both of them. It's been really fun commentating this matchup. The getting 2 minutes within each of it isn't bad at all. I'm playing, well, Strav played 1 minute off PB, well, just less than that, and LightRon played about 2 minutes off PB, so not bad times at all for a race.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be too disappointed with this. As I've said before, if you had to have literally PB in order to beat your opponent, usually an indication of like, well, I guess it's fine. Like, you can't beat yourself up too much because it would have taken a ridiculous run.
Yeah.
From LightRon's point of view.
Yeah. It's not often you see this cutscene because a lot of people just skip it. So people clap for the ending. Alright, I think we have the runners in the VC. Hello gamers. GG.
Yo.
So, how did you both find the race? Like, I guess I'll ask Strav first. What were you thinking when you died and lost?
I mean, I built up a pretty good lead, so I wasn't too worried. I've been feeling very confident with my consistency, so you know, I was fine. In the back of my mind, I was like, you know, I can probably 58 this still. That would be funny. I almost did.
You nearly did. But yeah, obviously you also had the unfortunate mistake in a Day Metro, which also cost you a bit of time.
Yep. I don't know. Today just wasn't feeling that great of a day for like, especially like if I was trying to do PB attempts. I know that this would not be a good day, but practice before the race paid off pretty well. I made sure that I was gonna be consistent for it, so yeah, I did well.
Yeah, yeah. It was a pretty solid outing. I was just kind of saying before you hopped in here that you shouldn't be upset at all with playing about 50 seconds off PB. Like that's a pretty good accomplishment in a race.
But throughout this tournament, I gotta start getting more 58s. The other guys are scary.
They are very scary indeed. So yeah, obviously now I'll ask LightRon pretty much the same thing. Obviously you had a lot more issues, like you had the issue in sand, and then you had the issue in lake, and then you had the issue in lost. But then from then on you seem to do pretty okay.
You can say everything that had a big mistake. I was having issues, but yeah, it was fine. Stravos played really well, so I wasn't that upset. I just tried to stay focused on my race and try to do my best, but it was a bit unfortunate. Only buzzer was good, but yeah, could have been better. And I need to improve myself for future races.
I mean, yeah, I mean, for what happened to you, like, because obviously you like had to reroute sand, you had to like do Rango route in lake, and for what happened in your run, I don't think 2 minutes off PB is something to be upset about. And Troy was kind of saying before the interview that you shouldn't be upset at all. Like, I mean, you would had to have PB'd by like 6 seconds to beat Strev's time.
It was unfortunate because I practiced a bit this weekend, and I had good paces, like PB paces. I was a bit more confident, and then in the race, everything goes wrong. That's a classic script, but yeah, it's fine.
It just seemed like that sometimes, doesn't it? Like, no matter how well it seems to be going in like off stream and in practice, then it's like you do a no reset like a race, and it's like, oh well, everything bad that could have gone wrong went wrong. But that's races for you, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm not that upset. That's just how it is.
Oh yeah, and sorry, I just remembered you missed Snowdrum as well. That was sad.
Yeah.
But you did
get my rainbow
skills.
spin.
That was a plus.
Yeah. Without the death in the magma room, that'd be better, but yeah.
Alright, Troy, do you have any questions?
No, not really. I just see these players doing very well. Stravos always looking to improve and keep their consistency up. LightRon definitely trying to also keep their consistency up. Unfortunately, this time around did not work out, but definitely a good fight from both players.
I agree. So any last words from the runners?
GG.
Have fun with the next race. Yeah, and GG's again.
Yeah, do we know who Strav is racing next? Because I don't.
I have the challenge page open, so I can try to find it.
Alright. We'll see who Strav is racing next.
Yeah, Triple X.
Oh, Triple X, nice. Alright, well, good luck in that. Just like, is LightRon out of the tournament now, or?
No, it's a league.
Okay.
It's a round robin.
Listen, I don't know these things. Who is LightRon up against?
Sledge.
Alright, so you both got some pretty good matchups there then. They should be fun to watch.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's what makes it a league, is we do round robin. And then
listen,
I know, I'm telling you.
I've been paying attention to this tournament.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm being understanding and explaining to you what the tournament is.
Alright, well, GG's to both runners again. Good luck in future matches. But yeah, thank you both for playing again. Thank you, Troy, for commentating with me. Thank you, Seren, for restreaming. Thank you to whoever the stats person is for doing the stats. And yeah, thank you to the sponsor, Urban Arts, once again. But yeah, it's been nice doing this again. So maybe I'll be able to do it again soon. But yeah, thank you everyone. It's been really fun.